Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Cardano and its native token ADA. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So we are looking at a $1 ADA. We've basically propelled ourselves up to a local top right now at about a modest 118, 119. Again, nothing to get out of bed for yet. But what's interesting is that, we've continued our parabolic move, okay? A run for the record books, okay? We've continued our parabolic move that we've been following for a long time. And I mean, this one just starts at 7 or 8 cents. But you guys know we were talking about ADA at less than 2 cents not that long ago, less than a year ago, in fact. So our parabolic move continues, okay? Now, we expect this. Why? Well, because Bitcoin keeps kicking the can down the road on what is theoretically possible. We keep thinking, okay, well, this isn't possible, and then Bitcoin says you have no idea what's possible. And here we are sitting at a $1.13 ADA. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people always like to say, why does ADA never do anything? This is one of the most common things I see. And I simply refer them back to our chart that shows the return on investment of ADA from the depths of despair on March 13th, 2020. Data doesn't lie, okay? Data does not lie. ADA is a racehorse. It's been a racehorse. It's in the lead. By the way, you might think, oh, this looks awesome. This was from yesterday. This just shows you where it was at 91 cents. It doesn't even yet account for the fact that it's now moved to $1.13. Just something to keep in mind, because ADA is certainly on a run for the record books. We started at 2 cents or so. We're looking at $1.13. If we make it to $2, that's 100x. Not bad for a top 5 crypto, right? Not bad. Now, what we're looking at, you guys know the other milestones, right? There's 3 key milestones, okay? I told you guys, $1, yes, it's a milestone. Is it anything to get out of bed for? Probably not, right? The prior all-time high is about $1.38, give or take, and it depends on the exchange you use. You might find it a couple cent here or there, right? What's a few cents among friends? But what we're looking for is a definitive break, I would say, above 140. If we get a break above 140, then I'm hoping it's clear skies, right? Pure price discovery mode. Now, we have to be careful. We know the market's getting extended. We understand that, and that is why, no matter what happens, you need to have a plan going into this, okay? Whether that plan is to systematically take profits, whether that plan is to just hold through and check in on the price in a few years, whatever it is, have a plan, stick to it, and don't regret your decision making. Like, don't change your plan every other day. Just come up with your plan. I know it's hard to do when markets are crazy. Come up with a plan, stick to it. Now, the 3 major milestones: ADA breaking 138, 140. It fluctuates around 138 depending on the exchange. I would say a definitive break above 140 would be what we're looking for. Kind of like a definitive break for Ethereum above, say, 1500 or something. A definitive break above 140 for ADA would be entering into price discovery mode. The other major milestone is the ADA Ether valuation. And our argument has not changed, okay? We have had 3 local tops of the ADA Ether valuation at this exact level. But we said, if a set of conditions exist to allow the ADA Ether valuation to move past this milestone, these would be the market conditions, right? This would be the market condition we would be looking for, because in these types of market conditions, we've seen the price from here, the ADA Ether valuation, go up another 130% or so. That'd be one hell of a move, okay? One hell of a move if we did that. 150% move against Ether probably implies Ether's more or less still range bound, and that Ether will come through on a tsunami later. I would expect, I could be wrong, I have been wrong before, believe it or not. I would expect the ADA valuation against USD to have a local top before the Ether valuation against USD. And the reason we say that it's not because, oh, this is what Ben felt like when he woke up this morning. It's more so just looking at what happened last time. And again, I'm not saying this is a market cycle peak. I think we're probably approaching at some point in the next few weeks a local top for a while. Things will hopefully calm down and we'll pick back up. But if you go back and look, ADA peaked on January 5th of 2018. Ethereum, on the other hand, peaked on January 13th, so about a week later. So what I would assume would happen, and again, it doesn't mean, it's not something you can take to the bank, it's not financial advice, but if history is any indication, then we might expect the ADA USD valuation to peak, have a local top before the Ether USD valuation. And so one strategy, and again, I'm not trying to offend anyone who holds ADA, but there's nothing wrong with taking profits occasionally. One theoretical strategy is if you're I mean, come on, a lot of people here were buying ADA at 3 and 4 cents. There's a decent chance you're looking at life-changing money. One potential strategy is to take some profits off the table and actually change your life. Another strategy is if you don't really need the money and you just want to let it ride on ADA, you can do that. You could also take some profits to Ether. It might not be the worst strategy in the world. If this does something like this and comes back up to this level, you might consider that, right? You might consider that, because if it's doing that, if ADA USD is skyrocketing, and maybe hopefully even going to say $2 or $3 or something ridiculous, if it's doing something like that, then we're likely looking at an ADA Ether valuation expanding into this sort of no man's land up here where we don't really have a whole lot of data except for that one peak in 2018. If it does that and Ether's still sitting around 2K, right? If it's still sitting around 2K, it might be a way to ride the wave on ADA, maybe take some profits, ride the Ethereum wave, assuming it occurs maybe about a week after ADA's short-term top. Again, as I've said before, I don't think we're anywhere close to a market cycle top by any means, but I would be lying to you if I did not say that there will be some nasty corrections along the way. And I do think there will be some nasty corrections along the way. If we watch ADA go from 2 cents to $2 or $3 without any consequential major corrections, then there likely will be some. I mean, if you look at this move, this is a insanely parabolic move, and this could continue. This could continue for a while. Make no mistake about it. I would not be surprised in the very least to see ADA at $2 in the not so distant future. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I would not be surprised in the very least to see something like that happen. So, major milestone of breaking $1, check. Major milestone of going to $1.38, we're not there yet. Major milestone of breaking out the ADA Ether valuation. We are looking at around the prior peaks here. So I would say that one is not yet definitively broken out, but we're close. The last one, the ADA Bitcoin valuation, looking at this prior milestone, it looks like we might be on our way to breaking out above it. And after this point, the next place we could maybe look to would be this region. From the current price to go up to say this level would be another 30%, or to go up to this level would be another 109% against Bitcoin. So it's an exciting time. People are making a lot of money. Just be responsible, right? And have a plan as we navigate these crazy markets. I've always told you guys that ADA is my primary hedge against Ethereum. I'm not pretending to be altruistic in any way. At the end of the day, I just want to make money on these projects. ADA is a racehorse. Okay, there's no doubt about it. From less than 2 cents to $1.19 in less than a year, it's leading the pack. Let's see how much longer it can continue this parabolic move and see how much higher things will take us. If you guys like the content, remember to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. We also have the premium list altcoin season sale. You can find a link to that in the description below if you're looking for exclusive content. Make sure you guys subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, turn on your notifications. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.